Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Right when it's handing how you didn't plan it, understanding.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Towing the slab in today's game. Grayson Rodriguez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And there's one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for New York, number 50. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer. Now this ball is down and could score a run. Throw is offline and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
And that one ripped to left. Favre makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
That one ripped, and no one can get there. Ruth rounds second on his way to third. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's 3-0. He's in there. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. with 5 extra base hits already in the series. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 5-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And the batter now, Jorge Posada. Ripped on a line. Cowser makes the grab. That is the inning. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles coming up. Welcome back. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball popped up. Number 50 has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Ryan Mountcastle.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a miss. When Cole's brother-in-law, Brandon Crawford, took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, number 50.
Here's some real power at the plate. Number 50. 0 for 6 in the series so far. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
The pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Grayson Rodriguez out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Dean Kremer will take over here.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. That one is on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. He flexes his power with that swing. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 7-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Digging in, Don Mattingly. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. 3 in a row. Wow. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a run. It's 8-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Number 50 digs in now. And that one fouled off.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A towering shot to center. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 9-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats, and I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add on. It's 10-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Coming on for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
So up next, Reggie Jackson. 0 for 1 so far. That one pulled foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0. And make it a 50-game hitting streak. Why not get to 50 with a homer? Everything he does is amazing right now, Singy.
You said it, Boog. Absolutely amazing. This is one of the most impressive things I've seen a hitter do in a long time. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And here is Derek Jeter. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cowser makes a nice running catch. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 12-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Posada with a swing and a drive deep to left. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's got a double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen. And
oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Shohei Ohtani the opposite way. And they add a couple more. It's 14-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Brian Baker.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
And now, Lou Gehrig. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Ground ball right side. In the air, left side. That one opts against the fence. And that's a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And now the first baseman, John Mattingly. Base knock center field. Here comes Gary. Now he launches a throw over his head and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, number 50. To second, that's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But they break this game wide open with a 10-run inning. Now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead this one 15-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
The right-hander back to work. And ball one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one's in there. And it's a ball and a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth. The third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first, and that is that. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back here at the ballpark at the plate, Babe Ruth. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 12. Reggie.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up. Got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A 2-run shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 17-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. That one ripped left field. And it's off the wall. Jeter into second, and he's got a double.
Up next, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. This one smashed down the right field line, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
Runner leads away at second. Stays alive. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. That's his third home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 19-0. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Joey Crable.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Jorge Posada will hit next. To the right side. Whips it to first. And one away in the top of the third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's got a chance. Gone! A shot to the opposite field, and they tack one on the board. It's 20-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's a big power threat. Lou Gehrig. Left field. Favre settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So 2 down now, and here is Don Mattingly. Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
That's smashed towards center. Cowser pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees out in front 20-0. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and into the box for Baltimore, Alec Burleson. Cole, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it, the center fielder,
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
One down, base is empty. On the ground. Fires to first on the run. Throw, save. And that was close. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Taron Vavra, the next to hit. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Next pitch is popped up. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, out of the 4th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. And he deals. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Into the bleachers and gone. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 21-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off.
Now it's going to be Reggie Jackson. That's hard hit on the line. Cowser makes the grab on the run.
now batting, the shortstop,
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in there safely.
now batting, the center fielder, Henry.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He made him pay for that one. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 23-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Pitching change here, Cionel Perez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now here is Jorge Posada. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's a speed threat, Shohei Ohtani. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a run. It's 24-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Gehrig. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 26-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. He's a guy who does it all. This one smacked out to left center. Base hit. Babe Ruth now at the plate. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pulls it in on the warning track. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Yankees lead it 26-0. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Cole back to work. That's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Garrett makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. First time up was a pop-out. That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 50.
Number 50, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. He swings and fouls one off. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Sets him down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Felix Bautista taking over on the mound.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So digging in, Reggie Jackson. And a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's off the warehouse. Look out. An absolutely majestic shot. And they add on. It's 27-0. We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh my goodness, and that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is gone. He circles the bases, his latest homer in an incredible season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 28-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's got a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a man aboard, and the batter now, Jorge Posada. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 30-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Coming on for the Orioles, Michael Givens. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Michael Givens.
Now the left fielder, Shohei Ohtani. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Don Mattingly getting ready to hit. Hammered, base hit. Gehrig around third. He'll score easily, and the lead continues to grow.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Man at first, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 50. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Babe Ruth. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. Gone.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And next for New York, Reggie Jackson. That one ripped right center field, and it's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Just a single short of the cycle. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it is gone.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. There it is, 800 career home runs. The first ever to do it, and he stands alone. What a moment.
Without a doubt, the greatest home run hitter this sport has ever seen, and he's just done something I didn't think would ever be possible. Such an incredible moment in sports history that we're witnessing right here. Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here is Lou Gehrig. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Don Mattingly. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So up next, number 50. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But wow, what an inning as they score 14 times. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The wind of the pitch. And he takes a strike.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. They say it went.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Burleson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Darwinzon Hernandez gets the ball now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Babe Ruth digs in now. And the pitch. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's back there. Gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now, Derek Jeter. In there, and it's 0-1. Jeter, a career batting average over 300, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. At the belt and fires. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So man aboard. Jorge Posada, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 255 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. The pitch. Well struck right field. And it's off the top of the wall. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And next for New York, Shohei Ohtani. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Junior, the runner at third. Posada at second with nobody out. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Lou Gehrig. That one ripped. Gone into the flag cord.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
John Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. That one the other way. And that's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man at first, number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is hammered right field. Burleson ranging back, looking up, and out of here.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Into left center for a base hit. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Favre raging back towards the wall. Still going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tagging for third. And now Derek Jeter.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for New York, Jorge Posada. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, and it slams off the bottom of the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Shohei Ohtani. In the air, out towards left center. That one is back. Out of here.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now here is Lou Gehrig. Liner, base hit.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row.
At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And here is Don Mattingly. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Number 50 will hit next. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. On a line out towards center. And that one is out of here.
took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now it's going to be Reggie Jackson. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. His shoulder stayed square to the plate and didn't try to pull off that ball at all, and that's why it jumped off the bat.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Ripped on a line to center. And in one hops the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jorge Posada. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him.
I mean, come on, have a game. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's the third baseman, Lou Gehrig. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish. He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Ohtani around second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now the number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. Now fly ball to right center. Touches down, that's a hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they extend their lead. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And it looks like it's time to adjust the difficulty setting. Wow, what an inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Cole back to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And the batter now, Taron Vavra. He popped out his first time. That's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes. 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. And a pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Favre makes the play. And a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, Babe Ruth.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner on the go. Now a screamer into the outfield. Cowser makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Line drive. Dives, and it gets by. Ruth around second, headed for third. The run scores all the way from first, and the lead continues to grow.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And up next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one's gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Jorge Posada now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Favre makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 7th inning stretch time. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-1. On the ground to short, Jeter. And he beats the throw, shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Number 50 in the box again, takes a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball
tries to get back and save. Henderson on at first, nobody out. So now 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jackson should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Now a long throw to first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Jeter tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Shohei Ohtani. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Burleson hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Number 50 will hit next. Ripped on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Mattingly around third. Frazier with a relay throw, and he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. And welcome back on to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. There's a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now here is Alec Burleson. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much.
He's got it. And that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th. In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. And he deals. And a base hit into right center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Reggie Jackson, the next to hit. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Last chance for the home team. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. That's a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lays out and makes the play.
Ken Griffey Jr., everything he does is just so smooth. This guy's swing, this guy's robbing home runs, and right there, a great diving catch. He can do it all.
And next for the Orioles, Taron Vavra. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Righty delivers. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB. Talk.